Alright, Scott, you can do this. So a while back I made a video about my utter disdain for the sport of football, but if you thought that was all I had to say, you were sadly mistaken. See, in that video I only gave 5 reasons tops about my hatred for the sport, and there are just, oh, so many more. But just to be sure you don't miss everything I have to say about it, be sure to check out the video linked in the description below. But let's not dwell in the past, no matter how awesome it was or how hard I worked on it. No. Let's stay in the present, and in the present moment, I still hate football. Okay, first of all, drinking should either be forbidden or a requirement at the game, because this whole me dealing with a bunch of sloppily drunk people while I'm stone cold sober is just not gonna work for me. Secondly, pom-pom should be completely outlawed, because there's officially nothing more annoying than those same drunk people I was just talking about wielding these weapons of mass view blockage. Ugh, gesticulations. And yeah, I'm talking to you, 6-foot man standing in front of me. I already had to shift my position every few seconds just to see around your enormous frame, and you adding a few extra feet of team spirit was not helping me in the least. And then there's the fact that I was sitting in front of the most obnoxious row of girls talking at both the top of their lungs and the height of their registers, and even I, who profess to hate football, know enough to know that they had less than no idea what they were talking about. Granted, I was marginally impressed in their ability to maintain a completely nonsensical running commentary for the entirety of the game. But I think I should move on from talking about the crowd, because after all, its fans are not necessarily football's fault. As for the sport itself, I guess I just have a little bit of trouble getting excited about watching a bunch of dudes inch their way across a field. I mean, right off the bat, it's called a field, meaning flat and boring. Let's add some terrain in there. I think that would make things a little more interesting. Okay, yes, I can grant you that 100-yard dashes can be exciting, but they very rarely happen, and honestly, most of the time, I can't even tell when it's appropriate to cheer, because when everybody else is getting all excited, to me, it doesn't even look like they've made any progress towards actually scoring. And then there's the whole thing where there's a different guy for every single position, because apparently nobody is smart enough to learn how to play both offense and defense, which I personally think would make for a far more interesting dynamic. But I think that's enough hate for one video, both for your sakes and for my own health, because it's like I said before, if you're somewhere and you're miserable and all you do is talk about being miserable, all you're gonna do is make everybody else, wait for it, miserable. I mean, if I'm being 100% honest, I didn't hate absolutely everything about the game. So, Mandy, what did you like? Oh my gosh, alternate personality, I am both glad and flattered that you asked. It's because I appreciate both you and your opinions, and I appreciate you as a storytelling device. As much as I find it annoying that it takes an hour of pre-game rituals just to get the game started, I can't say that I hate hearing the national anthem. I'm sorry, other countries, but in my humble but also very biased opinion, the United States has the best national anthem of all time, sung while it never fails to give me goosebumps. And of course I don't mind the fact that football has the ability to bring people from all different walks of life together, whether through supporting the same team or even through friendly rivalries, although that of course can also have the opposite effect. And I guess I also don't hate the halftime show, even though it just makes the game longer, but I challenge you to find a single person on this planet who doesn't enjoy seeing words spelt out with human bodies. And of course, how could I forget nachos, the absolute best part of the game. That warm, artificial kind of almost cheese is like mother's milk, except for that whole nutritional content thing, and also not at all, but I would testify before a judge and jury that second to a cup of hot chocolate, there is nothing better to keep you warm than nuzzling close up to a cup of that warm, artificial kind of almost liquidy cheese. And now I'm hungry, but I'm not at a sports game, so I don't have an excuse to eat at quite that level of unhealthiness, because as science tells us, calories do not count when they are being consumed at any place that begins or ends with the word stadium. Now personally, of all the things that I said that I like, I really can't think of a single one that I couldn't get from a far more enjoyable baseball game, but that's just me. But this is the part of the video where I usually pander to your all's comment-happy sensibilities, so what about you? What's your least favorite type of sport, or any event really, to attend? Feel free to leave your answers and stories in the comment section down below, and remember, the more specific the better, because sharing extremely personal information with a bunch of strangers, well, that's what the internet's for, right? Thumbs up my video, that was what I was saying, hit the like button. Yeah. Oh, so passionate. Ah. Quirky, loud, ow, I just stubbed my toe.